And that mom told us a teacher attacked her son because his shirt wasn't tucked in. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jovita Moore.
I'm Justin Farmer, and that fight happened back in November at the DeKalb Alternative School. But the mother is saying that she had to show pictures to a judge to get those charges against the teacher.
Channel 2's Michael Seiden got both sides of this story today. He's live at the school in Stone Mountain. Michael.
And Jovita and Justin, this is where it all went down here at the DeKalb Alternative School. Now, right now, we are trying to still get that police report, but so far the district hasn't released it. So in the meantime, we are hearing both sides of the story.
It actually made me cry.
Sharon Hepburn says these photos are a visual reminder of one of the worst days of her life. She says it happened last November when she got a frantic call about a violent encounter involving her 14-year-old son, Julian Butler, and one of his teachers at DeKalb Alternative School in Stone Mountain.
So I get to the school, find out that one of his teachers had grabbed him around his neck, choked him, slammed his head on the desk.
Julian says it all started when his teacher, Keith Evans, told him to tuck in his shirt.
The way it was tucked in, it wasn't the way that he wanted it to be.
But on Friday night, the attorney for Keith Evans told us a different story.
My client was attacked first, and that's the part of this entire scenario that's so confusing and so sad.
Speaking with us by phone, Evans' attorney told us that the district investigated the incident and charged the teen with simple battery. But last Friday, nearly 3 months after the incident, investigators charged Evans with the same offense. He told us the child's mother took these photos to a judge who listened to testimony before issuing the arrest warrant.
Others upset that her son was charged with simple battery for attacking my client, and so now she's trying to get back at my client.
No, rather he ran his mouth or not, that still don't give the teacher the right to grab him around his neck.
And since that incident, Julian Butler has transferred to another school district. As far as that teacher, district confirming that he's been placed on paid administrative leave. But again, his attorney claiming that his client deserves to be back in a classroom. He says on the day of the incident, there were no reports of any bruising. But again, we're going to keep trying to get that incident report. And as soon as we get it, we'll pass that information along. For now, we are live in DeKalb County. Michael Seiden, Channel 2 Action News, Night Beat.
We'll be following this one. Thank you, Michael.
Good morning, my faithful, loyal YouTube subscribers. Today it is Tuesday. It is February 26th. The year is 2027. It's actually 2019. It's 2019. You just saw that video of if you've ever wondered why black youths are so out of control, look at the mother in that video. Sharon need her ass beat. Literally, she need to be across her damn head. Your son is 14 years of age. He's already in an alternative school. He's not in a regular school, he's in an alternative school, which means he's been kicked out of regular school, and you still defending this child. If you ever wondered why black America is the way it looks right now, it's because of black mothers like her. She's ignorant. And I come across these ignorant black women like her every single day. My child didn't do nothing wrong. Your child attacked a student 3 months ago. A teacher was charged with battery. Now you done went down there and falsified some stuff to file charges against this teacher. Because if this had taken place that day, like she claims it would have, they would have issued a warrant against him 3 months ago. She done created up some mess to get revenge against this teacher to defend her badass 14-year-old son who's standing there with that hoodie on, who's been kicked out of school already. They kicked him out of the County school. Now he's in another school district. If y'all ever want to know why shit is so fucked up in black America, you got to blame these ignorant black women. They're ignorant as fucking hell. Some women should not have children. And I'm a black man. I don't give a fuck about what's going on over in white America, but I care a lot about what's happening in our community, because these black boys don't stand a chance when they got these ignorant black mamas. These daddies ain't nowhere to be found. These women had these children by niggas who never married their ass, and these men never wanted these children. Where's the daddies? The daddies never there to begin with. Then he had these kids, and they raise them to be heathens. She's defending her son, 14. He's been kicked out of regular school. He was in an alternative school. He even got kicked out of that. Now she done went down there and fabricated some bullshit to have his teacher arrested for battery. Or whatever they charged him with. But bottom line is, the kid was charged with battery because he attacked the student. He attacked the teacher. I'm sorry, the student attacked the teacher during this initial incident several months ago. And she's standing there defending, saying, this is the worst day of my life. This is the worst day of your life is when you gave birth to that child that you don't give up. You should not have. These women are so fucking ignorant. Oh my God, they are ignorant. And you wonder why these kids are running wild in these streets, attacking, robbing, shooting, killing, carjacking, sliding crimes, all kinds of shit. And they all turn out to be 13, 14, 15 years of age because of ignorant mamas like her who should never ever have had children. Never ever should have had children. Never ever should have had children. Never ever, under any circumstances, should that bitch have had any children because she's ignorant as fucking hell. Sharon is a fool. And that son of hers is going to end up in prison. And he's going to serve a lot of time in prison. Sitting up there with the hoodie on looking stupid. He's a little kid. It's astounding to me. But this happens all over Black America. These ignorant ass mamas defending their bad ass children. My son. I've seen it in my own family. They defend foolish, crazy shit. My nephew, many years ago, stole his teacher's car, and my sister knew this. She knew that boy took the teacher's car keys and stole the car and hid it, and my sister knew this. This boy was driving that car around, and my sister knew this. I'm not sure if she knew it was the teacher's car, but she knew he had a car that he hadn't paid for. And my sister didn't. This is the type of shit. And I would sit back and look at my sister and say, what is wrong with your ass? What's wrong with her? My sister had some serious mental problems, so she should never have had children that she couldn't take care of. And of course, my mama sitting over there. Everything gonna be all right. Them kids gonna be just fine. We gonna pray for them, and everything gonna be all right. And here we are in 2019. Enough of them niggas. Back to this ignorant mother. She need her ass whooped. She need her ass beat. Somebody need to go over there and take a baseball bat to her fucking ass. That's how ignorant this bitch is. She's ignorant. And there's a lot of black ignorant women like her in the black community who have children. And the kids are wild monsters terrorizing the community. And they defend this foolishness. She's defending her son's behavior. He's already been kicked out of regular school. He's in an alternative school. And he gets kicked out of there. And she still ain't realized, I got to do something to get my son an education. She's so busy going after the teacher. With her bad ass standing right next to her. And she need to be taking a belt to his motherfucking ass. It's probably all too late for that right about now any damn way. It's too late. It's just too late. That boy is lost. I doubt if he can be turned around. Not with her in charge of the ship. That woman is ignorant. And I've seen this so many times. So many parents like this. So many of these women are just so fucking ignorant. And when you got a community, a large community of the vast majority of black children today are being raised by ignorant black women like this. And that's why our community is the way it is. Because of ignorant women like that. And it all boils down to a bunch of ignorant black women who should not have had children. Because they don't know how to raise them, discipline them, and keep them under control. And this problem is getting worse and worse and worse. And everybody's in denial. These kids are bad as hell out here today. Horrible. Terrible. And it's not getting better for the black community. Now, we can sit here and we can live in denial if we want to. People, Walter, you're so negative. You always got something negative to say. These kids, everything is bad. I'm looking at these badass kids terrorize the city of Atlanta. They're terrorizing the city. They don't give a fuck. because they just wild and out of control. No discipline. No parent there to tell them no. No one tell. I'm sure that woman probably. It's kind of hard to raise children and work a job, and your son is ripping around in the streets. I want to know if she got any other children ripping around in the streets. It's a lost cause for her and them kids over there. But unfortunately, we have to live in a community with these heathens. We got to live in a community with a community full of Sharons and they badass monster-ass children. It's disgusting. And one of my friends, he works for HBCU. He said, Walter, the level of the kids that are coming into these black schools today, the children that are coming in there, into these schools, it's a totally different breed. In fact, he said he's getting out of, he works for HCB, I ain't gonna say it here in Atlanta, but he said he's getting out of it because there's no hope. The community has lost this. It's in total despair how bad the situation has gotten for these children. Lack of discipline. No fathers, nowhere to be around. A community just going wild. And then these kids show up at college on a college level and they're so behind. Remedial classes, everything. They just always like they gotta let them in there because they need they need their money. They need the money. They need the money. So they let these kids in, knowing that these kids should not be in these colleges, in these schools, because they're just not ready. Wow, crazy, just stupid shit. And it's all because of who's raising them. And you can put that blame directly on our beautiful black queens, black women in America. And I'm not saying all black women are like this, and some black women are out there trying their best. But in this video particularly, this ignorant woman, when I saw it, it pissed me the fuck off. It made me angry. Then he was standing there with that hoodie on looking stupid. And she's defending his actions. But enough of the niggas. But we gotta live in a community full of this ignorant shit. We have to live in a community with this nonsense. But enough of this. It's going on 12 noon. I gotta get the hell up out of here. Love to hear you all thoughts about this catastrophe. Anyway, I got a lot of stuff I need to do today. I gotta run to the laundromat and drop off some stuff at the dry cleaners. Anyway, I'm out of here. Enjoy your Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, February 26th. And I look forward to reading you all's comments and thoughts about today's video. And I'll be back later on this afternoon with another video. I'm out.